Okay, bar enemy, bar friend.
At what age did you first get drunk, and what was the alcohol?
The first age I got drunk, I think I was maybe 13, and it was Jack Daniels, and I threw up in a plant at my friend's house. And to this day, I still cannot drink Jack Daniels.
What was the plant?
Oh, I think it was a ficus or something. I don't know.
Oh, he even remembers the plant. That's how Trump. But you have Jack
Oh
Daniels.
God, I can't. Just the smell of it makes me nauseous.
Really?
I've never gotten over it.
It's for the lady.
I've never gotten over it. I've never gotten over it. Yes.
Okay. I was like, wait a second, because most people, they have that bad experience and they never go back to it.
Yeah,
They never go back to it. And I hate people who do that, who just completely write off a liquor.
The smell it's bad.
I get people who are like, I'm never going to do tequila again because one time I got real racist and said stuff about Jews. That was Ricky. And he's like, and that was the tequila. I was like, I don't know if it was the tequila. Was it the tequila? Because it sounds
Or
like...
are you just racist, Ricky?
I mean,
no, we're not saying Ricky. I'm just the person in this theoretical situation.
Okay,
I'm like
sorry.
Polish, and most Polish people were Jewish. Like, we were the ones getting fucking genocided the most.
Warsaw, I mean...
You're only Polish from the waist down.
The biggest freedom fighters.
Yeah, I got that kielbasa.
Kielbasa. Capital K-I-L. I know that's not how it's spelled, but you know. Yeah.
Oh my god.
How do you spell kielbasa anyways?
It's K-I-E, ain't it?
I think it is. I think it's K-I-E-L, yes.
Those people aren't good at spelling or like screwing in light bulbs from all the jokes I've heard.
Well, you know, I can tell you as a funnier story. Before I actually got drunk, my friend, who I won't name, his parents went out of town. I think we were 12, and his parents had a jacuzzi in the backyard, and his dad drank Miller Lite, which is like the worst fucking beer ever. So we're like,
shout out, hey Cletus, we still love you and all your Miller Lights.
So we're like, we're gonna drink beer. So we went and sat in the jacuzzi in his parents' backyard, and we were drinking. It got warm in the jacuzzi because we weren't drinking it fast enough, and we're like trying to like drink it and be cool, and we're like, this tastes terrible. We threw it over the fence, and that was my first foray into drinking. It was a horrible. It wasn't good.
I just want you to hear this. So I just wanted to make sure I heard this correctly. You were saying that Miller Lite is like a really gay thing to drink. So you decided to grab that and get into a hot tub with your friend?
Yes.
That's a little Pornhub sound drop there. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that played for you, just so you understood.
Yes, I did get into a hot tub with my male friend, and we drank Miller Lite together.
Oh, this drink is so gay.
It wasn't.
That's what you said.
It was. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait.
Oh, is this the FaceTime you did?
Oh, wait. This is the.
What was the story?
This is the trophy story. Hold on, please.
Oh, we have some confirmation for the trophy story.
Sir.
Let him know you're broadcasting.
I'm on a podcast right now. Are you willing to be recorded? Absolutely.
Hold the mic up to it. Yeah.
Put him on speaker.
Perfect. Hi, Phil. You're on the Bargoyles. We need confirmation on a trophy about abusing a netball trophy to get free drinks, is what I'm told.
Well, that may or may not be factual.
I can neither confirm nor deny the story.
We have a bleep button if you need it.
Nah, basically, we were just in Vegas, and we had a netball trophy.
I thought we were in Hollywood
for the night.
See, he's already telling lies. He's already telling lies.
I thought we were Hollywood.
We were in Hollywood. I had originally gotten the trophy from Vegas because we had the U.S. Open of netball trophy from Las Vegas, where we had it. We'd already taken it out in Vegas for the night, and it worked really well because no one knew what we were celebrating or even what the trophy was for. We were just running around telling everybody we won. We were the champions. And everybody was just buying drinks because they saw a trophy. So I was like, hey, when we got back to L.A., I let Steven know about it. I was like, hey, man, we got to take this trophy out tonight.
We got to run it back.
We got to run it back,
and that's what we did. We ran around. We were at the W. We were everywhere.
The Frolic Room.
Sunset Strip.
Dude, we
were all over.
We came in. I had it in one hand. He had it in the other hand. We were holding it over our heads. We're like, we won. We won. And everybody's like, what did you win? Like, we're the champions. But I told him the best part was nobody looked at the trophy that said we were the women's netball champions.
No one cared. No one cared. Bought drinks and we were high-fiving.
Okay, Phil, Phil, hear me out. This is Isaac from the podcast, a friend of Ricky, his son. Ricky and I are going to ask you a few questions real quick as cross-examinations, as if we were two douchebags at the bar who you stole some of our ladies from with this trophy. I need to see how well you are off your feet on defending whether or not you got this netball trophy, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
Ricky, you want to go first question or you want me to go?
You got it.
Where was the tournament held at?
The tournament was held in Las Vegas at UNLV.
See, that sold me. The UNLV song. Okay, gotcha. Ricky, got one?
How many teams were participating?
What's that?
How many teams were participating?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's
Countries from all over the world, but mainly Australia was the furthest, I think, and New Zealand. And then there was a lot of Caribbean countries, and then U.S. and Canada.
God damn it, I'm buying you a drink. I'm already sold.
You know what you're saying is how many teams are playing? You're like 16. Nobody can question you. Like
one, that's a good idea, saying 16, because
I would guess it was about 16 teams.
Yeah.
see, that's classic bracketology right there.
Right.
So even though you may have tripped on the bracketology, using a distractionary fact, you sold me on that one. So you would have got another round on that. Knowing Australia was the furthest team to travel, definitely that deserved you a round. What was the final score?
I have no clue. I don't even know who won the championship.
Nobody actually.
You're paying.
asked us.
Hey, you're paying for that round. You're paying for that round.
Nobody actually asked us. Every bar we went into, people bought us drinks.
Okay, all right. You went 2 for 3, Phil. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother, man. That was great calling. Great calling.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thanks for verifying the story. I appreciate it.
Hey, it was great. Everybody was just more. They got addicted to the enthusiasm and the excitement. That's what they cared about. They didn't really care about netball or what the trophy was for.
Hey, Phil, you got to tell them the story I was telling because Isaac's a bartender, and I was telling him what's your classic line when you go up to the bar? It's like, I got a long drive, keep them coming. But they got to hear it from you because you got the Oklahoma accent.
Yeah, I said keep them coming. I got a long drive.
Great line. Great line. We love that. Jeez. Oh, man.
You got any more? You want to share with us?
I don't know. Did you, Steven? Did you tell them how we met?
Oh, how did you guys meet? Let's hear.
How did we meet? I don't even remember that.
What was the name of the gay bathhouse?
You were standing in line at that bar.
Oh, that's right.
Commented to that girl.
That's right.
He made a comment to the girl.
No,
Yeah, I walked up to the girl and I said, I like them boots.
I like them boots. So
And you just knew. You're like, I'm
gonna be friends with this guy forever. So yes, this girl had cowboy boots on, and Phil walks up. He's like, I like them boots.
Did you ask her if she wanted to click those heels behind your back, or
Did you ask if she was a buckle bunny?
great callback?
I don't think I did that night.
Not that night. Dude,
There was another night at Steven's place where we had a friend in the living room that thought we were having an earthquake.
Hey. Oh wait, this
There was another night with an earthquake. Or that one more time.
Oh yeah, there was. Okay.
It wasn't a real earthquake.
I'll tell you. I'll do the lead up to the story, right? So I had just started dating my wife at the time, and Phil used to come over to my house all the time, and I had a roommate who I won't name names, who's not a closer when it comes to the ladies, right? So Phil used to joke. He's like, I get more ass in your roommate's bed than he does.
Oh,
wow. So it was a fact, right? So it's funny, my friend would come home, so this one weekend, so Phil's into, like, 80s playmates, like, so he brings this, like, 1987 Playboy centerfold back to my apartment in West Hollywood, right?
Oh yeah, Amy Bridget. Amy
Dude,
Bridget.
and she had this glitter dress on, and it was so funny, right? And so I left to go to my wife's house, and so I leave Phil there at my house with somebody else there, and they were sleeping on the couch, and they're like, dude, I don't know what happened. I woke up in the middle of the night. I thought there was an earthquake, and it was Phil in my roommate's bed, banging this 1987 centerfold Playmate, right? And so the best part of the whole story was my roommate gets home like 3 days later. He's like, why is there all this glitter in my bed?
Love that cheese.
Oh my god.
They say glitter is the herpes of all arts and crafts. Once it's on you, man, it's on. You can't get it off.
It was great. And Phil, dude, the best part was, do you remember, Phil, we went to the Laugh Factory in her car. She left it there too long, and they towed her car. So I couldn't get her out of my apartment.
It didn't get towed. It got locked in. Remember
Yeah. And we couldn't. And I'm like, dude, this chick's got to go. My roommate's gonna be home in like 20 minutes. It feels like I don't know what to do.
At least get her out of the bed.
Get her out of the apartment, dude. So.
All right, Phil, I'm going to ask you one more question before we hang up on you. If you were to be a bartender at a bar, would you enjoy Steve as a guest?
Oh man, yeah, probably most.
He's
likely.
not listening. Don't worry.
Yeah, he'd be a good patron.
It would take a little bit to come around, right? Not off of like the first jump.
Oh, he tips well, so he's
That's
fine.
it, Will.
All right. We appreciate the call in, Phil. Appreciate that. Thank you, brother.
I'll see you next month in Siesta Key, brother.
Sounds good, man.
All right, bro. Thanks, man.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Do I need to flip it for you?
Were the questions? I don't know. We'll figure them out. Yeah. Shout out Phil. We love you, man. We'll send that to him. Now we're guaranteed one more watcher.
I love you, Phil.
To be honest, that's probably the first time we've had a live call-in. Yeah.
That is the first time we had a live call-in.
Do that actually. I think it added to the.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was great. I felt like a boom mic operator right now, and it's one of those. I support the writers, so SAG-AFTRA jobs. I'm not doing any SAG jobs, and I felt like I was doing a SAG job right now, so I feel like I crossed the picket line.
It was good. He did corroborate my story too. It wasn't just
corroborate. Another good term. Good for you.
It's a good term.
It's a good term. Yeah. All right. We're selling
I feel like
here.
sometimes after you show the commercial, I'm like, I got a story to tell. Did you make something up, right?
Yes.
But
What alcoholic drink do you think is the biggest panty dropper?
Ooh.
If you're like going up to a girl and you're like, I want to order a drink, like this is what I'm gonna order her.
well, when I was in high school, it was Mad Dog 2020 Grape.
Oh my god! Ain't no fucking.
Those weren't panties. Those were gym
Mad
shorts.
Dog was ever a fucking
Those weren't panties.
I'm
Those
gonna
were
tell
gym
you
shorts.
right now, if it was not for Mad Dog, none of my friends would have gotten laid in high school. Mad Dog 2020 got all of us laid in high school.
Was that Mogan Davis? Is that what it is? Mogan Davis?
Yeah, Mogan Davis, yes.
Mogan
Wow.
David, yeah.
It's horrible,
Wow.
by the way, but
That's the first thing I got drunk off of.
was Mad Dog?
Yeah, Mad Dog.
What flavor?
It was a multiple. We had a couple bottles of it. We split it between like four of
and
us.
you
We got
know,
shit
let me
faced.
bring- I don't know if this was.
Yeah.
We had a wheelchair, which coincidentally, like we talked about earlier,
Play of the week.
And then we were
This was the play of his life. Like he's
Hey, some people only have one move. Some people only have one
we
move.
were in my
Yeah.
buddy's basement.
I mean, you got to own it though.
We were in my
Action
buddy's
move.
fucking basement, and we had a wheelchair. So we did like a wheelchair Olympics where we tried to take the wheelchair over like obstacle courses that we made in the basement. And honestly, it was a great fucking time. There was no like pussy or anything involved in that, but like
It doesn't sound like there was pussy involved. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't sound like that.
it was just
Guys, hold on. Listen to me. Listen. We're going to get a wheelchair. We're going to make a vehicle course. It's going to be obstacles.
Nah, it was just-
I'm going to use my t-shirts and we'll make a little ramp to like roll over.
It was just boys having a good time, getting drunk, doing stupid shit. Yeah.
Am I dating like Boone's Hill Strawberry? Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill.
Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill.
It was a
Pull it
wine.
up.
It's like a
Oh my
$2
God.
wine, dude. It's like $2.
That's what you used?
That was the panty dropper.
Bro, girls love that shit back in the day, dude. Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, they all got drunk off it. It was like $2 a bottle. They got like white girl wasted on fucking Boone's Farm.
What was the first drink you bought your wife?
Ooh, I don't think I bought her a drink. I think my friend did actually.
Well, he couldn't afford it. From what I was told in the story.
He was buying Boone's
Actually, she bought her own drink. I think she bought her own drink.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
Well,
man.
back then, I was like, that was when I was like the mayor of the Sunset Strip, so I knew people at bars, and so we went to the bar and we were getting shots.
Mayor of the Sunset Strip. I think we just found the episode or the title of the episode there. I'm okay with that.
So
I'm okay with that.
why exactly were you the mayor of Sunset Strip?
Well, I went out a lot, so I like to party. My name's Steve. I like to party.
All right, how many drinks in a week do you think is too much?
You're asking the wrong person because I don't think there's such
We
a
need
thing
the
as-
official doctor answer before we ask
I
these
don't-
questions, so we
Do
can
we
like
have a
gauge it.
doctor here?
No. There's like an official how many
I
drinks
think
you have.
if you drink
in-
more than 6 a week, you're an alcoholic.
you're an alcoholic.
I
Oh,
think
geez.
if
So
more
that's
than
less
6,
than
you're an
one. That's
alcoholic.
less than one a day.
Well, I remember when I was in the military.
I'm looking around this table right
I
now.
had a top secret clearance that I had to go to, and so you fill out this questionnaire. It's like, how much do you drink? And I was like, oh, and I like honestly, I thought I was being like
Coy.
being coy. I was like, oh, I drink like 7 beers a week or something, which was like
Just one a day,
which
you
was
know.
like a quarter of what I was actually drinking. So when I went there for my interview for my clearance, they're like, ooh, you drink 7 drinks a week? You're an alcoholic. So before they
Oh, I thought you meant bi-weekly.
Nope. According to the NIAAA.
Well, this is the most current study he's
That's
talking about back
bullshit,
in
which-
'74.
Also,
this was like 85, 86, 86.
I mean, back then y'all used to be able to drink and drive until your generation fucked it up.
Remember when they
don't you
fought
put that
drinking
on me,
and
dude.
driving?
It's not our fault, dude.
It kind of
We
is
can
though.
handle our liquor. You guys
Yeah, but
can't.
can you though?
We can.
Y'all fucked
What-
up drinking
also-
and driving in the
listen,
80s.
But no, also the cars had switched. They were
Y'all-
driving.
we used to-
They
y'all
were driving a
we used to
super
be able to
secret
go
car.
booze cruising until you guys.
Listen, don't go mad on me, okay?
We used to be able to go booze cruising.
Why,
until you
Dad? I want to drink and drive, Dad. It's your fault, Dad.
It's like that commercial where the girl has her baby in the backseat. Like, I just don't understand why I can't just go have a couple beers and just drive around.
It's been a long day. The Democrats has taken away our fucking drinking and driving.
Video?
I've
Like
seen that
in
video.
Texas,
That's what we're
when they,
talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
The day they
Like,
My man
passed
can't
it.
just have a hard day's work, just drink a beer or two while he's driving
I
home.
will tell you, when I lived in Texas, you can still have a beer while you're driving. And Texas has beer barns. Like you drive through the barn and you can order a beer, and you're allowed to have one
beer,
tall boy on your way home, and you can drink a beer as long as you're not drunk. Though that's the caveat: you can't be drunk.
Oh,
But you can
yeah,
drink a beer
okay.
while you're driving.
All right,
It is
so
legal in Texas to drink beer.
We here's the thing on the podcast. We don't condone drinking and driving.
don't.
We do condone drinking and crashing.
All right.
What?
You shouldn't crash.
So for men, consuming more than 4 drinks on any day or more than 14 drinks per week. For women, though, it's 3 drinks on any day or 7 per week, which is sexist as fuck. This is 2023.
Well, they're smaller than us.
This is some bullshit.
They're smaller than us, though.
I thought we were in the age of equality, but apparently not.
If you're Lizzo, though, you could probably drink as much as you want.
This is bullshit. The National Institute of Health is fucking on some bullshit.
On some sexist bullshit.
I think it's some sexist bullshit. I don't want to say it.
That's all.
Babe, can I have
one
another?
of those things.
Oh wait,
Can I have some Tito's?
Oh yeah, some Tito's.
I got you, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Have you ever been kicked out of a bar? Do you have like a crazy story that?
Well, actually, I did get kicked out of a bar once. So, I don't know if I feel comfortable telling this story with my wife here. So, years ago, I was in a bar in LA, and my friend, we're actually kind of sitting. It was like an English pub kind of a thing, and so we're kind of sitting up on the upper bar area, and my friend's sitting next to me, and we're like. Our crotches are kind of face high with people walking through the bar, and so my friend
your dick's right eye line.
You pulled your pants up extra high so that way they could see it.
I didn't actually. So my friend, I won't name names, was getting a hand job. He met this chick, and she starts he pulls his dick out because that's what we did back in the day. Just pulled your dick out.
Oh, pulled out wasn't over the pants. Okay.
No, pulled his dick out, right? So she starts rubbing it out, and then her friend walks up.
Oh, she was going overhand?
I think it was over. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was overhand because he was up above her, right? So I was not to be outdone. As long as you get the job
done.
Not to be outdone. Her friend walks up too, what the hell's going on? So I also pull my dick out, and then she starts sucking my dick in the bar, and then the whole bar is cheering as he's getting a hand job and I'm getting my dick sucked as we're up on this elevated bar.
Now, there's a very thin line between cheering and yelling, "Get the fuck out."
No,
are we certain?
It was definitely cheering.
Okay,
but
that's the mayor of the sunset.
If I'm your friend though, I'm pissed off because I felt pretty good about my hand job, and then all of a sudden my friend out of nowhere is getting his dick sucked.
That was 100% what happened. He was pissed that I outdid him. He was 100% pissed, and he's like, "You motherfucker!" And he's like, "I was getting a fucking hand job, and you had to fucking pull your dick out and get it sucked to outdo me." And I was like, that wasn't my intention to outdo you. It's just what happened.
Okay.
So that was the only time.
Right at the eye line. I love that. I mean, the voyeur, the exhibitionist loves that in me. My question is, can I quote you on this as having been said that Packies are the Mexicans of England?
Ooh, I haven't heard that before.
Oh, I thought you guys said it. I think
no. I was saying that Canadians are snow Mexicans. Is what I was saying.
No. While you were,
I think Ricky said that.
While you were drunk, FaceTiming me after a game in England, and I was asking how the food was.
I can neither confirm or deny the story because I don't remember it. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Let me quote you back here. I was like, "How was the food?" You're like, "Curry's amazing. Packies are the Mexicans of England." I was like, "Oh,
they're doing all the construction."
Okay,
they're doing
they're doing all the construction. They did all the good food.
It's possible. I said
okay,
I'm not going to say it because.
No, he didn't remember my great joke then too either. I remember saying, I was like, "Oh, how's it going?" He's like, "Ricky's talking to all the women. We're in Wales." I was like, "Oh, wait, you're in Wales, or Wales are the top women that he's talking to?" And you're like, "Ha ha ha!" And then the next day we talked. You're like, I said the joke. I was like, "Oh yeah, how are the Wales Ricky's talking to?" You're like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like,
we were pretty lit that night. Though.
I was like, I made the joke last night.
All fucking day.
Did you? I mean, I know I saw some of I watched because I'm not familiar with podcasts, but I did kind of watch one, and it was talking about you hooking up with girls on Tinder. But did you tell them the story about we met the gangster at the strip club?
No, and not really.
No, and not really.
No. Okay. So he knows, but not on the podcast.
They don't know.
They don't know the story.
So basically, after we went to the Man U game, it was a Europa League game against Barcelona. Fucking epic game to go to for your first game.
I have a video of it. It's when they won.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing.
Send it.
Amazing.
Here it is.
For your first game in Europe, you can't really imagine a better game to go to.
How good were the seats?
And we were literally
first game ever, not even just in England. This is one of the first games ever. Yeah.
No, do you know what's crazy is Isaac travels all the time, and I beat him to a Premier League game over him in Europe. So
wait, one more. Just let me just defend myself here. Isaac travels all the. You said Isaac travels all the time, but you beat me to a Premier League game. What was the game again?
It was a Europa League game.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, no, just make sure. Okay, go ahead. Tell your fucking story. Go ahead.
Wait,
so
You had a great story. Why do you got to insult me in the middle of your
I
story?
beat you to a Man U game in England.
Okay.
I feel like you should build your friends up when you tell stories, not bring.
Hey,
them down,
in the
you know
middle
what
of the
I'm
story,
saying?
he's just
Like,
chopping me down. See, thank you. I
taking
appreciate
shots.
that.
I appreciate
that.
Tell the
So-
story without taking shots.
So
Exactly.
So it's
If you want to do
it's
shots,
funny.
we do shots.
I
but,
mean,
you know.
exactly.
I mean, we can. So,
Let's
anyways,
take shots. Let's not give them. Okay.
So, anyways,
What's the Jameson?
what's crazy is Barcelona scored early, and Barcelona's fans are being loud as shit.
Barcelona? Is it Barcelona?
Barcelona.
If you're from Spain, it's Barcelona.
which I-
Barcelona es a mi
I hate the way that
corazón.
sounds. I
Yeah,
hate
they
Mi
all lisp over there,
corazón.
apparently.
Mi corazón?
Mi corazón.
So,
Mi corazón.
so I just remember him the whole time. He's like, "Why are Barcelona's fans so loud and we're so quiet?" I'm like, "Cause we're fucking
But
losing."
dude, they had this tiny sliver of the stadium.
Yeah, but that's because they're
There was
winning
like-
in
there
an
was like-
away
There was
game.
maybe 500 of them in that stadium.
No, it was probably like 2,000 or 3,000.
But bro, how many people are in that
2,000 or
stadium?
3,000 out of
80,000.
90.
That stadium
Oh, yeah.
holds like 80,000
Okay,
people.
so you had 2,000 Barcelona fans, and it was
Well, if-
deafening.
because it's
But
their
if
most
everyone else is quiet.
because it's their
and it
most
was deafening silence.
Everyone else is
Man.
being quiet.
because
Yeah.
we were losing, yeah. And they were also, you got to remember, those are the most psychotic fans of their fandom that go to those games that travel.
Yeah, they can afford the $80 train ticket.
Yeah. Don't drink a ticket.
No. So, and then he's like, "Oh, why is it so quiet?" And then like we scored, equalized, and then we come back and win. And he was just like,
No, they went up. We were down. We were at halftime. We were down there drinking shitty wine.
Oh.
Remember, we were chugging wine.
"Oh yeah, no," because we tried to drink
The beers were horrible.
It was the Carlisle or
Oh, dude.
yeah,
Oh,
Carlsberg.
Dude, it's no. It was not Carlsberg. That's good.
it was something with a C.
It was horrible.
English
horrible
beer with C,
Horrible
yeah.
English beer. Dude, people were literally trying to they ordered it, drank. They're like, "Do you want a beer?" We're like, "Oh no, we already had that.
No,
It's
we're
so fucking
yeah.
terrible.
Get
We don't want it anymore. Like, get that away from me."
Where's the Miller Lite? I'm trying to get in a jacuzzi with my boys.
I was drinking white wine. Actually,
Okay.
I was drinking wine. because
Don't
the
give me
beer
that
was-
fucking beer. I want a white wine. Where's your
No,
Rieslings?
yes. Oh man,
Yeah.
it was bad.
What is your white wine of choice?
I'm really not. I'm a wino dude. I don't care.
okay.
Wine is wine. Pinot Grigio.
I don't want to say
I
it
like
was
the box-
Carlsberg.
California's
but
got great Pinot
Box wine,
Grigios.
I
That's
like
why.
the box
Yeah.
wine.
Okay.
I don't want to say it was Carlsberg, but that's one of the top
It
beers
wasn't
that's popping.
Carlsberg, dude. Carlsberg's a German beer.
I
This
know it was
like-
something that popped. It was with a C though. It was
I know,
something
it was
with a
horrible.
C.
It was horrible, mind you. If
Oh,
you ever
Pop
go
C,
to
Pop
if you ever
C.
go to a Man U game, don't drink.
We'll
the
look it up
beer
later.
that
We'll
starts
pop it
with a
up.
C
Gotcha.
because it's garbage. by the way.
Maybe one day I'll be able to
so
go to
we had
Manchester
it,
United
We had it at
game.
another
I don't
bar
know.
on draft, and it wasn't bad.
It wasn't-
It was
well.
just the bottle because they had it in clear bottles, so it got skunked and it was ass.
Yeah.
Oh, it was skunked.
And so we went there. People were giving us all kinds of free drinks. It was all and. Meanwhile, like half the time we were like, yeah, we're fucking good.
yeah.
But
got
I
it.
will say, people did buy us
got
a
it.
lot of free drinks everywhere
Yeah.
we went. Just
Once they
because
hear
we were,
the once they hear the accent.
yeah, we were like exotic, and I think it's because we weren't like obnoxious Americans. Believe it or not, we weren't
Well, Rick,
obnoxious.
what the
about it.
funny part is, when people don't realize. So Ricky asked, he's like, "Oh, what's the stereotype for Americans?" And they're like, "You're loud and you can't handle your alcohol." But the best part for us
Give me a
is,
shot.
the best part of us
Give me a
is,
shot
though,
right now.
they're 8 hours ahead of us. So it's like it's midnight, and to us,
It's like
it's like 3 p.m. Right?
Like, let's
2
fucking
p.m.,
go.
Right? Like, let's
We'll
go.
fucking go.
So we were up.
Oh,
till-
you don't
we
want to
were-
take in for a little privy nap, do
we
you?
were, we were up till sunrise every single day. But
Yeah, that's
Well,
when I
I
got the
was, you were.
FaceTime.
what are you talking about? Oh, well, you did.
because there was a
other
couple
stuff.
nights I went out by myself.
Well, I know, because thanks, Tinder. But needless to say, so
It's Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder. You're on Tinder, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So needless to say, so after the game, which was cool, and it was that was our first night there. So we're coming out of the stadium, we're like, oh, what are we gonna do? And it was kind of like the game was so great. The match, what do you call it, game or match?
Match.
was so good, right? And we were like on this like thing. And then I meet these random Sikh dudes from Birmingham who came up to watch the match because they're Man U fans. So we
Wait,
meet them
you found him at the bar?
in the parking lot.
Oh,
In the
No, so
parking lot
he's
after
very
the
well
match.
known apparently for just meeting random people and
Who,
becoming
me?
their best friends. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Apparently my wife could tell you that story.
I wasn't sure. I thought you had like.
Oh no.
I thought you had seeked him out.
But bump. Yeah, no. So I meet these guys, and I think the shortest guy's name, I think he was Sean.
That sounds right. Yeah.
He was
Wait, come on, man. The Sikhs are very litigious.
I think he was maybe all of
Hey, Sean,
five-
like and subscribe.
5'1".
maybe all of 5'1", 5'2", right? And he was belligerently
Mm-hmm.
drunk. So we went bar hopping, and there were many bars we could not get in because he was so wasted that the bouncers were like, "No, you can't get in here." So
Now that was specifically because he was drunk, not because he was.
no, because
Okay.
because he was wasted.
I never know how it is out there.
No,
so I
because he
asking,
was
okay.
wasted, and his
Gotcha.
friends were really cool. They actually all had really good jobs and like really together guys. But he was shit faced, and So after we couldn't
Dragging down the entire
after
group.
we could not get into like 3 or 4 bars, like let's go to the strip. And I'm
But
like,
they had no talk of like getting rid of them. Like, oh, let's just throw them in a
they were-
fucking
they were
cabbie.
off. No. They were off. They were off.
That's
friends.
good.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell's the strip? They're like, oh, the strip club. And I was like, I'm game.
Oh, the strippy.
The strippy,
Yeah,
the
the strippy.
So we go in there, and I think I had challenged. Sean had brought up cocaine.
I was about to say I challenged a stripper.
I think, no. I think I challenged Sean whether or not he could get me blow in the UK. And
Okay,
and he swore
all
that he
right.
could. So
Yeah, ask the drunkest guy there, obviously.
yeah, it's the drunkest guy there. So we've been hanging out with him for a while. So we walk into the strip, and he goes up to this random guy.
Oh, you got fucking blow.
Exactly what he goes. Exactly. You got blow, and the guy goes to me. He's like, he looks at me though, and he goes, "Do you know that guy?" And I was like, "Well, kind of. We just met him after the game, and we came here." And he's like, "Yeah, he's kind of out of line." And we're like, "I'm really sorry." So we ended up kind of ditching the Sikhs, and we ended up hanging out with this guy,
Turns out he was like a hardcore.
Liverpool gangster.
Okay.
Yeah, like he was like, oh yeah, I got stabbed all these
Pulled his-
times. He started
pulled his
pulling his shirt
shirt
up,
up
showing
and
up all the
showed
scars.
us
Because
all
you could over there, they don't have guns.
How high and tight was his haircut?
Now you don't know
Was
right.
tight?
He had like kind of a Jack Grealish cut.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So high on the sides.
Long up top, but it was high and tight on the sides. Yeah.
Later, I'll show you a picture later.
We're not going to show it here on the
Not on
podcast.
on
of
film
course,
because
yeah.
he's a gangster, and I don't want to get.
I wasn't sure if there's like Peaky Blinders. You stand there and tell me.
But anyways, buying us drinks all fucking night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he was like, you all bought a couple drinks. Let me like buy this round. They were like, how
You're gonna
dare you
insult the man?
How dare you insult us
I
like
didn't
that?
realize that. I didn't know. I thought like that's an American thing to do. Apparently, after you buy a couple rounds,
Like
I
a
was
quid
I'm
pro
gonna buy-
quo,
I'm
you
gonna
know?
fuck- yeah, I'm gonna buy a couple rounds, but they literally
You're a guest.
would. They
They're hosting.
Would
They're
not,
hosting.
They would not let us buy a drink to save our lives, and so we ended up ditching the other guys. We ended up,
Also, the wife was buying me lap dances, like
Dude, the
left and
whole
right.
night, the wife was buying my son lap dances the whole time. I was like, "Where's Ricky?" And he's like, "Another lap dance." He's off to the side getting another lap
She
dance.
just kept throwing me
Just kept
cash.
throwing
Like,
me-
here, go
She's like,
buy
"Here,
another
go buy a
dance.
lap dance."
She's like, stay hard,
So I'm
please.
ta-
Welcome to my country.
I'm talking
Be
to her-
hard
I'm
the entire
talking-
time.
I'm talking to her husband the whole time, and he's telling me like regaling me with all these gangster stories, which I 100% believe because the dude was a gangster.
And you're just like, look at my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Oh,
my
yeah, it was
boy.
great, dude.
No,
I can tell he's getting hard over there.
So in the UK, the strip clubs are whack. They take you down into like a private room, and then they dance like 6 feet away from you, like it's a fucking COVID something or another.
Oh, there's no like,
There's no touching. There's no nothing. You're just like watching from a distance. Like you might as well have put like a plexiglass between us, and I just like pressed my face like, I wish.
that might be better. You could have just like.
What's that, like a
jerked off or
VR
something,
headset?
dude.
Or he can still hit him from there 6 feet, though.
I do have a strong shot.
He's the second sniper. He's the second sniper on the hill.
I was the DC sniper before the
There you go.
DC sniper.
There you go. Jeez.
Before the DC sniper.
Careful
was
with the
a
white
thing.
van. Yeah.
Dude, you were like 12 and the DC sniper was killing people, dude.
Yeah, and they still didn't shut you down.
And I
They basically
and I
just said
still got
run
the
in
record.
fucking. They just said run in fucking zigzags if you
Zigzags,
start
yeah.
hearing shots.
I moved to Virginia the summer like that was happening or fall that was happening, and that was the exact thing they told you. They're like, hey, and because any military brat, you move somewhere, they give you like a cultural class, like, hey, you need to learn this about this area, this about this area. We have a sniper going on, run in zigzags. We're like, you guys should be stopping them. We're like, I know, but like, what are we gonna do? Just run in zigzags. That was like the official, indoctrinated.
The funny
slogan.
funny part of the story was I can never run for president after being on this podcast now. But
now what is
he
about?
did he did give me, and I went to he kept giving it to me. And I
Gave you what?
And I went downstairs into the bathroom and was doing it. And then at the end of the night, he had his driver,
It was a personal driver.
personal driver / security.
Bugsy, baby, Bugsy.
Yeah, and drove us back to the hotel. And then,
Well, they tried to drive us to a couple bars
and then
first.
gifted us a bag of sugar on the way out.
Okay. Yeah.
Bag of sugar on the way out. Gifted us a bag.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
Well, they tell you guys are having like nasal
Couple days.
problems.
It lasted us
so.
a couple days. It was a great trip, honestly. It was wonderful. So
Speaking of that, look out for the new Bargoyles stickers we got coming out. I'm sure you're gonna love them.
All right,
I'm sure you're gonna love them. Let's get like 2-3 more questions.
Since
in.
we're talking about other countries, out of all the nationalities in the world, which one do you think can handle their alcohol the best
the best.
or the most?
I think Mexicans do a pretty good job handling liquor, dude.
pretty.
I think they do pretty good.
You look at any World Cup and you see the fans because the teams do well, but everyone talks about the fans, how the fans are. Every World Cup, the Mexico fans always.
I mean,
at the best parties.
They get drunk early, but they last for they can be wasted for days.
They can play, like I call it the plateau. They get up there, but they stay up there.
Yeah.
They stay up there.
There's that Cat Williams skit where he talks about drinking with Mexicans. He's like, you can't go drinking with your Mexicans. It's like, I want to go home. It's been 3 days. I want to go home.
I mean, I've never partied with a Russian, but I feel like Russians could probably handle the booze. I mean, the vodka. They
I feel like those are all stereotypes, but maybe I don't know. I don't know a lot of
I
Russians.
just feel like with your
life
life experience, you'd be very regaled in.
Don't they have something they make?
Oh yeah, we got like a
Something
lambalog. It's something we make, bury, and ferment, and then you're like digging it up, and then you dig too far and you shatter the bottle.
Like the chicken.
Like the balut? No, that's
the
different.
balut? No, it's
That's different. No,
it's
no,
alcohol.
No,
Okay.
we bury this one for like 6 months.
Alcohol. You bury alcohol for 6 months?
Bury it so it ferments. That's how big of a drinking problem we have.
You guys do some sick shit, dude.
That it's because if you don't bury it, you're just gonna drink it.
Why am I racist?
I don't know why that's racist.
You guys.
Ricky was just excited to throw at someone else.
He just wanted
Ricky
to
was just like, it's not me, it's not me. Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, thanks for throwing your old man under the bus.
I'm just trying to tell a story about my people, you know.
I know.
No, we bury it because if it's not buried, you're just gonna break it open after like 2 months.
Everything?
No, not our dead. We have the party. Like you view the body. They're very Roman Catholic, so they're like, here it is. Look at it. And you're like,
That's the weirdest thing when you go to a funeral and you see dead people like just posed up with makeup and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, we don't put them in poses. Like they're not playing Xbox. Like they're like they're still in the casket or like the cardboard box.
The viewing thing is weird to me. I mean, I've been to those.
I feel like it's a Catholic thing. I don't know, but we are super Catholic. The
Catholic
country
too,
is.
so.
Would you want your wake to have people getting shit faced? Like to drink in your memory?
Have you seen that Kenny Powers Eastbound and Down where he's like, my friend dies and he comes in with a boombox and it's all like this somber funeral.
We'll pull it up.
And he's
right
and he's blasting.
Don't bury him yet. I'd love to add to the speeches.
And that's what I want my best friend to do at my wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
My wedding.
Your wedding's
funeral. My funeral. My wedding was great. My funeral. Did I just confuse my wedding as a funeral?
Is that what's the word I'm looking for? Freudian? That was very Freudian. Okay,
That
got you.
does feel like a Freudian.
Yeah. The day you guys got married, the book's right over here. Sounds like a funeral. Okay.
Do you have a question, Isaac?
I do have a question.
So there was There was one you have. It's something about.
Yep, I got. Yep, just stop. I know the question. The one that was written near the Packy one.
Right below. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me apologize. Ricky, can you do this real quick? Just do this. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm not within arm's reach. Okay. I
want it to be that bad.
I feel I'm so nervous
I
about
don't know
this.
if I want to be on camera right now.
I'm so nervous about this. I'm so nervous about this.
I might be editing this out.
You might be editing out. You might be editing it out.
I don't know where this is going, but it feels. I'm uncomfortable right now.
I'm so uncomfortable too.
I'm really uncomfortable. Well,
I think. Here's the things. I think you know humor well enough to understand that this is a joke. But wait till I get to the end of the line here. Okay. I love you. I'm so sorry, but I love you.
Do you?
Yes. Here we go. Look at me. I'm talking to you. As a father, do you feel that you failed because your son is a soccer fan?
No.
What? My dad hates that I like soccer.
No.
My dad hates that I like soccer.
I will be honest with you. I was not a football fan.
Ah, so fucking A. Good for you.
Football fan.
Okay. All right.
My son introduced me to football.
You fucking jumped head first in. You didn't dip a toe.
Bro,
yeah.
we went to fucking UK, and dude, I'm like all about it. When
you have a fucking shirt for the team we're watching the other day. Yeah.
I was all about Man U when I saw that match against Barcelona, and dude, it was.
How'd you fall in love with Wrexham? How'd this happen?
From the TV show.
Okay.
No,
gotcha. We watched it.
He fell more in love with the people of Wales more than the actual soccer.
Dude, they were the nicest people. I mean, honestly, I've never been.
That's why he's such a big Wrexham fan. He's like, I've never met better people in my entire life.
Honestly, the most genuinely welcoming, nice people I've ever met in my life, and like. As much as I like the team from the TV show, when you go there and you meet the people in the town, they are so genuinely welcoming.
Yeah,
it's
love that.
It's beautiful.
I was kind of scared because my dad I did theater growing up. He went to all my plays. I played baseball. He went to all my baseball games.
He's just like, oh, thank God my son's
I know.
not
He's like, thank God he's playing baseball now.
that was another conversation. No, I stopped playing baseball for theater. Oh no, my dad found out I was straight when I was 17. You want to know this story? I'll tell you the story.
Wait, he found out you were straight when you were 17? What did he think otherwise before that?
Yeah, I did theater. Get the fuck out of here. I did theater. Okay, I did theater and I played soccer. I quit baseball for theater and then I picked up soccer.
Oh yeah,
so.
I would have had questions too.
Yes.
I would have
So
had questions.
at the age
At least I wrestled,
17,
so you're like,
I know, I knew there. I knew.
yeah, at the age of like 17,
Well,
I
maybe
come
not.
home. It's my
Touch
senior
other
year.
guys.
Jokes. Father and son here. Look at them, just fucking bonding. I love that. No, so like 17, I come home one day. I'm like, hey mom, what are we doing for dinner? She's like, oh, I was like, do you think we can like cook something really nice? She's like, why? I was like, I was thinking about having like a friend over. I said a friend. I didn't realize it was a thing. I was like, I'm thinking about having a friend over. She's like, oh, okay. My dad's like, fuck, and he just goes sits in the dining room and he's watching TV. And the entire time I'm like with my mom, we're cooking. I don't even know what we were cooking.
Helping her cook, by the way.
What's that?
Helping her cook. He's chopping up the chive.
Oh yeah. I'm a
Again,
sous chef.
Again, theater.
I'm a sous chef. Yeah.
Helping
Oh,
cook.
I had my jacket with the high buttons. You know.
Did it have your name on it? It's like the chef.
I didn't earn that yet. Okay? I didn't earn that yet. And we're just in there, my mom was being very timid, and like we're a super open family. I told you, my mom got her breasts done, and like first thing was to let me play with them and see them. So like we're a very sexually open family.
It's a little weird though. I'll be honest.
It wasn't like playing with. It was just like look, there's no scar.
You said playing with though. I mean, you.
That's an off-camera story. That's an off-camera story. I said play. I said play, not taste.
Just flick the nipple just for a second. Just see
So
how
she's
hard
like, look, there's no more feeling. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Damn, that's wild. No, so we're there and she's just being very timid. I'm like, this is weird. Like, cause we talk about everything. Me and my mother talk about everything. And while we're cooking, it's about the last.
Your dad had questions.
Of course. Yeah, I did theater. So for the last
think
hour,
it's just the
we're getting
theater,
ready.
actually.
That's not it?
I don't think
Okay.
it's just the
Are you thinking
theater.
about your old roommate right now? No. And so for the last like hour, we're getting ready and it's just weird. And my mom goes, so,
She call you son?
Nako. Ay nako. Anak. Anak means like my lovely son. Yeah, anak. Ay anak. What? So the person coming over, like, what's his name? And I was like, what? I was like, Katie. Katie's coming over.
Wait, what's his name?
What's his name? His name?
I swear to every friend I know who has like parents that are from another country that
they nail the
English isn't
accent.
their like
Yeah.
they nail, I had a
The
friend
accent.
that was
I don't even speak
Vietnamese.
the language, but
no,
yeah.
but they'll like my friend Steve can do Filipino and Indian accents because his mom was Filipino, his dad was like he can do both flawlessly.
It's almost like he's been practicing his entire life.
Well, yeah, because that's what he hears.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yes, it does make
Sorry,
sense,
yeah.
yes. I get it.
It's either.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Oh, it makes it, yeah. So
Wow,
I
it's that simple.
Yeah, so I had said that. I was like, Katie. And then I just hear my dad and he's already like 6 beers deep in the living room and he just goes, yes! 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 And I was like, what's going on? And I thought he was just watching sports and I had no idea. And I was like, everything all right? He goes, no, just
Your dad was
Katie, yeah.
Your dad was a Marine.
Katie, former Marine.
Also,
Never was.
also a
Wasn't Marine.
pastor.
Wasn't
Also a
Marine.
I know,
pastor.
yeah. He was active duty at the time though.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that was just a game on. I was like, did they score, Papa? What happened? Is everything all good? I don't say Papa. I say Paul. He's Southern. I'm like, hey Paul.
Paul.
I say Paul. Yeah. But
Well,
for
his
it's
dad's from
funnier.
the South,
Yeah.
so.
He's from Alabama. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alabama?
But it's just funnier to say
Paul.
Papa.
So Paul.
Bama
Paul.
boy?
Yeah, Paul.
Bama
Yeah.
boy?
Roll Tide. Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Roll
you
damn
Roll
Tide.
Tide?
Yeah, Roll Tide.
Oh damn!
I made a Roll Tide
Still
joke
to this
earlier.
day?
You didn't catch it. She did.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Well, she went to Vanderbilt, so.
Oh, true.
They
Hey,
have terrible-
Nashville. I'm a Titans fan too.
They have
so.
terrible sports teams, by the way. Vanderbilt
you know,
does. So
99
Doesn't Ole Miss have terrible teams too? I mean, I didn't graduate high school, so I shouldn't be talking shit about any colleges.
all right.
So.
All right, so I have a lighthearted question before a more serious question.
Oh, you got a
I
serious.
thought we
Okay.
were done with the Q&A
Last two.
section
Yeah.
of this.
No,
podcast.
this is the end of the show. We ask these last
Okay,
questions
two
and then
more.
we
Wait, can
vote.
I ask you guys questions?
All right, well, no, all right,
I mean,
no,
if
no,
you
we
have a
can
question,
switch it
yeah.
up.
If you have a
We can switch it
question,
up.
yeah.
We can
If you have a
switch it up.
question, okay.
Ask away.
Well, all right, ask me another question. I got to think now because now you put me on the spot. Now
Okay.
I don't have a question
All
right,
right,
now. So.
if you were drunk, what's the biggest animal you feel confident beating in a fight?
And not a bear from West Hollywood because that's not an animal.
That's a whole. That's. Wait, there's Bears Night at the Eagles Nest. It's a whole other story.
Okay.
I took my wife there.
Oh,
here's the
yeah,
great.
no.
Here's the best
Bears
part.
Night.
Eagles Nest is a gay bar, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's definitely a game.
Bears, yeah, it's bear night at the Eagle Nest.
Here's the best part. Here's the best part about going to Bears Night at the Eagles Nest. We were the only
Not
straight
Chicago
couple in the
Bears.
place, right? I could not buy a drink in the Eagles Nest to save my life, dude.
Yeah, but
You're
what
not-
about her? She had to buy all her
Oh,
fucking
no.
drinks.
They bought all.
They
of
were
our
charging her for 2 for 1.
drinks. Yeah.
Hi, Steve-O got another one. It's on your tab. And just keep it moving.
I will tell you what I learned from going from the Eagles Nest. All right, so if you're a straight guy and you go to a bar, so it's half guys, half girls, right? So
Ricky, don't say no.
half those girls have boyfriends,
Yeah.
like whatever. when you're a gay guy and you go to a gay bar, it's 100% dudes. You have like a 98% chance of getting laid at a gay bar if you're a gay dude. I'm just saying.
So but as on the 2%.
I have a question. So as a straight guy at that bar, like how do you feel going in and how do you feel leaving that bar?
Well, I'm comfortable with myself. It's okay. I have a lot of gay friends growing up in LA, so it's good. I was just admiring the numbers.
But what about like your personal ego? Like, do you walk out of there feeling better about yourself or worse? Or
I feel pretty good. Some guys were looking at me. I felt pretty good.
Okay.
I'm not offended by it. Like,
Ricky, how do you feel when you go to gay bars? I was just trying to make sure you didn't. I was just no, because he says this thing every time, and it is very true. It's very accurate.
It's a big confidence booster. Because like most bars you go to as a straight dude, like you may or may not be able to pick up a woman. Like may or may not. You still have to have some riz. You have to have like a good confidence.
Riz, we're so young.
Like you have to be able to like go up and confidently be able to say some things that a woman is gonna like, and then some things may or may not happen, and then you may or may not go home with her.
Right.
Like it's a very, very big like series of events. Whereas you go to a gay bar, a dude you've never even spoken to before is like, hey, let me buy you some drinks. Let's go to the bathroom. We'll do some blow, and then I'll suck your dick. Like just very off color.
That's a hello. That's how they say hi.
Hello. Hi.
Like so, it's just
I
like,
see your drink and your nose looks a little empty, but your balls look full. So
it's just such a big. It's just such a big.
I noticed you had Grindr on your phone.
I noticed you had some heavy. You had some heavy hangers down low. If I could help you with that.
Yeah, it's just a very big confidence booster. Every time I've ever been to a gay bar, I've always walked out feeling like a fucking $1,000,000.
Is that why you want to start your OnlyFans?
I'm very apprehensive.
He's got a fucking toe in the line.
Because he
knows. I have too many recognizable tattoos. I could never show. I would have to show knee up, waist down. That's it.
Yeah, so they can figure out where you're.
All they want to see is your dick, anyways, dude. They're just gonna be jerking off to your dick.
I don't know. You still.
Thanks for the advice, Dad.
I'm not encouraging it. I'm just saying.
All right, you still haven't answered the question about the animal.
Biggest animal you can fight.
I think the biggest animal. I think I could take down a coyote. I think I could take a coyote.
Coyotes, yeah.
Those are pretty small though, too.
You have no weapons.
Catch them first.
They're wily though, bro.
You gotta catch them first.
Wily.
I would describe coyotes as wily. That's what I would name them.
I think if they attacked me, I think I could take one down. I think as far as sidewalk, maybe a young mountain lion. I might be able to take down a young mountain lion.
Oh, because you saw the video of the dude in Colorado.
Fucking choking them out.
See the video.
Fucking choking them out.
I can choke out a juvenile mountain lion.
Okay. You got some BJJ experience, is what you're saying?
Maybe a goat.
So he did wrestle when he was younger. And he has a little bit of BJJ.
That's why I thought he would feel bad because his son's a soccer fan. If he's a wrestler and his son likes soccer.
I'm proud of him being a wrestler.
Is this hurting you, Ricky? Are you okay? Like this is
I'm
okay. I felt some intensity when you did that to your lip thing. All right. It's soccer.
What does his lip do?
He did one of these.
Wait, it's football. It's not soccer. It's football.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct. You are correct.
When we were in the UK, everybody was really proud of us that we called it football.
Yeah, we went out of our way to make sure we weren't like ignorant Americans about it.
They were like, "Oh, you guys got it, you know."
Here's the thing: but when I, as a person who moved to the United States in like 2007, 8, and I'm like, "Are we showing football on the screens? Oh, you guys are showing American football." Yeah, the amount of I was called like, "Oh, this guy." I was like, "Guys, are we watching American football?" I was like, "Guys, it's just."
That might have been more because you were into theater more than.
Hey,
football.
I was a professional theater actor. Okay,
I don't know if you have one more. I have one more.
I'm good. Yeah, that was the one I was most nervous about. So.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever done while intoxicated?
Oh God, I don't even know where to start.
We'll start with the intoxication.
I throw up a lot, so.
You throw up a lot?
Oh, I throw up a lot.
Oh yeah.
Do you have like a most embarrassing throw up story?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I have a kind of an embarrassing piss myself story.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Pee your pants.
I'm intrigued.
I like it.
This has only happened like twice in my entire life.
Yeah, okay, denial is not just a river in Egypt, but okay.
It's a true story. I wouldn't be telling you the story if it wasn't true, but 2 times. So I, with my ex-girlfriend, we went to visit her friends in Huntington Beach, and I got hammered. Slept in a sleeping bag down on the floor in her friend's living room, and I woke up kind of cold, chilled, right? Because I
those weren't chills. Those weren't chills.
It was because I had wet the sleeping bag and it got really chilly in there. Right. And we're doing shots
to end the show.
Yeah. Keep going.
So I woke up and then I was like, holy shit! There's a house full of people here, and I pissed the sleeping bag in my girlfriend's friend's house. So
who do you blame?
I didn't have time to wash the sleeping bag, so I just ran in the garage and threw it in the dryer. And then
In the dryer?
the dryer.
Yeah.
To
Not
dry
even
it.
the washer.
So you can get even coat coverage.
Just to dry the piss out of it. And then I went back into the living room and climbed back in the sleeping bag.
So,
nobody knew.
somebody stole my sheets and put them in the dryer while I was sleeping.
So that nobody knew that I had pissed in the night. That was pretty embarrassing.
Guys, somebody stole my sheets. I was sleeping and someone stole my sheets.
It was a sleeping bag, and I had
But
saturated
nothing
it.
ever like out at the bar?
No. I'm pretty good for the most part.
You don't piss your pants at the bar. Good for you.
No, it was 2 times my whole life. I 2 times.
And so you have no other questions, Isaac? Are you ready to assess? Do you have anything?
I'm good to
This was a
yeah.
pretty good time, right? Hanging
I feel
out.
like, yeah,
you
these
sure?
are
I mean,
great
it was fun,
questions.
right?
Those were really good questions. I think I'm good on questions.
Did we have fun?
Fun's a word.
Do you think you could give up alcohol for $1 million?
For a year.
100%.
Is it wait, give up for life or for a
Dude,
year?
I gave up for a year. I can never give it up. I do love. I don't want to quote comedians, but Bert Kreischer's like, I will do whatever it takes to be able to drink alcohol.
I will maintain my body.
I will maintain my body because I love watching the sun rise with a drink in my hand, and I love watching the sun set with a drink.
We have watched that one. We have watched that bit
It's
on the
like-
show.
it
It is
really-
the most inspirational.
It's so
It
inspirational.
really
So
touched my
inspirational.
heart. Like
Yeah.
I felt like
Oh, I could run through a wall of Coronas because
I feel
of that.
like
Yeah.
I feel like that's me. He's me.
Okay, so Ricky,
Okay.
we're gonna go put it to a vote. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You have such enemy tendencies. And what the opening video? What is my name, Isaac? And what does it say
The
underneath?
instigator.
Okay, so like that's who I am. I'm always looking for the bad so I can like exploit it for my own 17 views. Thank you. Like and subscribe.
We're gonna get more this time.
Probably.
You have so many bad tendencies. So, but I hear you tip well. Shout out Phil. And that's always a lifesaver. But the big one for me is the fact that you've been part of your boy's life. You've jumped headfirst into soccer, which I've been shamed for. Dad, I love you, but you shamed me for this. Watching that happens, it makes me super jealous. I love that. I love to see that. I love to see that the team you guys went to go see is now playing here, and your first instinctual thought was buy the fucking tickets for my boy. He's got to come out here and see with me. And the guy that he's his secret roommate, that they're just roommates. I get it. Yeah, just
I'm the jetpack to you.
you like that term? Do you like that term, jetpack?
It is
It is good. Yeah, it is good.
No, so
yeah.
to be honest, you were always the first person I thought to ask because you were the first person
Yeah.
that got me into soccer. Because before you, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, soccer's fucking gay.
There you go. Yeah.
And then once
That's
Did we
why
say gay?
you push this button.
Oh, should I hit the wrong one?
No.
that plays the transnational
I don't
anthem.
wanna hear it, I don't wanna hear it.
Yeah.
No, so I will say the stealing drinks is
That's tough, man. That's what I'm saying. Like
I
you have
wanna,
so many
like-
enemy tendencies, but I'm in your home. I'm in your home.
honestly, if I didn't come from
fly
your
me across
balls-
country, but I am here on your dollar for the game. I have a place to stay. So because of those, I'm obviously going to go friend. We're going to cheers after his
All right,
vote.
if
I'm
you
going
didn't
friend,
come from my
but
balls, you would be an enemy
No,
all
you came
day.
from my balls.
Yeah, whatever. Tomato, tomato.
You were cum from his
You actually
balls.
came from my balls.
Yeah, if I didn't come from your balls,
He was actual cum from your balls.
If I didn't come from your balls, you would 100% be an enemy.
Drinking
but because
fucking
of that,
strangers' drinks off the bar.
you're a friend.
Hey, our friend.
I'll
Cheers.
cheers to that, brother. I'll
Cheers.
cheers to that.
Bar friend.
Isaac, the instigator, thank you guys for
That's
having me on
the
your-
lover boy. He doesn't give 100% dick. Okay,
No,
I
I
think we
do
got
to
a
my
shirt
girl.
for him. I think we got a shirt for him over there.
What?
It's all the ground. It fell.
You get like a gift for doing this?
Yeah, we
yeah,
give
you
shows,
get a
yeah,
gift.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we send all the bills that we've incurred to you, but you get a shirt.
I feel like we've got a lot of booze and like
But you get a shirt, yeah.
accoutrements here.
Well, I mean, this is the legal amount for a week, according to doctors. But we do, want to get you a shirt as appreciative
Oh,
for
shit.
to all the Grove Street homies. We got the green and white, the bar enemy,
Well, this
bar
is my,
friend, Bargoyles. That's your official
My
shirt.
motorcycle club, these are our colors, the green and white. So,
Yeah, that's why we did it.
So thank you
Oh,
guys.
is that why? Oh,
Thank you
nice,
guys
yeah.
so much
Hey,
for
smart
that.
idea,
Thank you.
Ricky, smart
I love
idea.
this. So I might wear it out later. We'll see.
There you go. Well, you don't want to wear. You don't want to wear
Thank you guys.
colors.
Thank you.
What we
This
got?
was fun.
I hope you had fun. Yeah.
This was a blast. I hope I was good.
You sound like Ricky the first time we had sex with a lady.
It's so
This is like after you nutted a girl. Like, I hope this was.
Yeah. No, this is after you nutted the
good.
girl for the first time that you like. You're like, I hope.
that's an important.
But that said,
this is the
play the
Bargoyles.
song. We'll see you guys next week. Always. Is it? degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
Like, I don't even have to give 100% dick. Like,